Hi everybody, Bernie Maloney of Powered by Teams here at Agile 2013 with first-time speaker, Tony Richards. Tony, I bumped into at other Agile conferences, and he's actually been a reviewer on one of the tracks that I was a co-chair for here in past years at this conference. Now, Tony, this is your first time speaking at this conference, right?
That is true, that's it.
Cool, so from that kind of point of view, what's been your experience as a first-time speaker at this conference?
So first-time speaker at this conference, I'd say the audience just seem to be receptive. They want you to succeed, and the review process itself is probably the best I've experienced. I've been a reviewer, so I knew what to expect, but actually coming through, even if I was unsuccessful, I would have still appreciated the experience because I would have a better talk to go at future conferences. So it's a bonus.
That was my own experience as a first-time speaker. Is I got declined, is the way I prefer to think of it the first time. But man, I also reviewed and I got to see all those other submissions. That made it better. And that second year, I got in. And was that kind of like your experience? That having seen this, it made you a better proposer?
Definitely. Even the item I put through, the feedback I got from the person as we were working through it, he improved the session. So my original idea, I was seeing it through his eyes, and then he was allowing me to see that, and then another person came through and her eyes. So before I know it, I'm getting what's the audience thinking.
Nice.
When I'm going to provide this session, and what am I missing? So I hope, and I've got some feedback from the crowd, it was a valuable experience because of those two people who I'm incredibly grateful to.
Yeah. Now, I want to put a plug in here. Even if you've never submitted to a conference before, I want to really plug, even if you're new, submit to this conference, really, for exactly the reasons that Tony here has cited. It's going to make you better as a reviewer, plus it's going to get you some really free exposure to lots of ideas in the community. Now, typically the call for papers or for proposals opens up sometime around November, December. Be sure you're paying attention to what social media the Agile Alliance uses at that point. That's usually where they announce these things. And then it's free to sign up for a submission. I didn't even have a membership when I got accepted. And that's one of the bonuses. If you come to the conference, you get Agile Alliance membership. And when you're a speaker, they treat you nice at this conference.
They look after you really well. It was a surprise how well you're looked after.
Yeah.
And the venues they select are second to none.
Yeah.
So that's a really big bonus. But as it's just said, review, get your experience and then put a paper in.
Now, another benefit is if you're accepted, they give you the conference free. Plus most conferences, they do that. They'll also typically at a conference give you at least a night of hotel room. They do a little bit better here. But I don't want to set your expectations too high. Really inspect and adapt on your conference presentations, and Agile Alliance is a terrific place to do that because of that feedback of that review team. Also, if you want to be a reviewer, they usually put that call out shortly after the close of this conference. So look for that on social as well. Thanks, Tony.
No problems, Bernie. Good to catch up.
Cool, and thank you all for watching. Again, this is Bernie Maloney of Powered by Teams from Agile 2013. Until the next video, be well, stay vibrant.